All right, says we're live. And the live has got me coming back to the chair. All right. But welcome back to another Moon Piece live stream, live reaction. Today we are doing two chapters of Blue Lock, chapter 321 and 322. It's been like 2 weeks. That was an ad. Got to make sure it's playing on YouTube. It's been about 2 weeks since I've done a chapter review. Since last week I spent in Cancun, and I think the week prior, Blue Lock was on break. Perfect. Sounds like the live is living. But yeah, I'm really excited. Last we left off with Blue Lock chapter 320. Rin had just scored a ridiculously incredible goal while competing with Asagi, as they were both receiving a pass from, I think it was Bachira. And it was an absolutely wild goal. And Ego was talking about, breaking that mental barrier to be brave enough to be a hero without fear of death. And that's something that Asagi said to him too at the end of the chapter, and Rin just being like, "Oh, I've let go of this and that and found my essence," and then he just sticks the tongue out, even though he doesn't need to do that. So again, sir, that was a choice. You're trying to get freaky with Asagi. I see you, but yeah. Before we get into the chapter, if this is your first time, consider checking out the channel. We got a lot of content going on here. I mean, Corey just did 8 hours streaming the new Pokemon game. Kimmy just did a Kingdom Hearts 2 live stream yesterday, first time playthrough. She's also doing a first time watching One Piece. So if that tickles your fancy, just check it out. Otherwise, we do One Piece chapter reviews, Corey and I myself. In fact, 1163 is coming out this Sunday. So really excited for that. I did read the early translations, but that's neither here nor there. And we just had our newest episode come out. If you guys want to check that out, I think it came out last week. No. No, Tuesday, where Corey did a first. We all watched New Moon, but it was his first time watching it. So if you're a Twilight fan, if you're not a Twilight fan, consider checking it out. Just seeing us react to the cringe, the camp, the allure that is Twilight. But yeah, I think that's it. Without further ado, let's get into chapter 321 of Blue Lock, titled Insatiable. All right. Oh, we got someone in the chat. I'm going to butcher this. JV, I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry. Hello and welcome to the chat. Thank you for stopping by. All right. But again, getting into chapter 321, Insatiable, we are seeing people going crazy over Rin's super goal. The audience is going wild, right? You even see, they're holding up a flag. I thought this kid was just going, yeah. I don't know if you guys remember that from the Dave Chappelle skit, 20 years ago now. Oh my god, I just caught myself on the live doing the if you guys don't know, sorry, Asagi or Rin, I have to choose Asagi, but I am a Rin supporter. Love Rin. Nothing, can't say anything bad about the guy except his dialogue. That guy cringes me out so hard, but so does Asagi sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, but not as bad as Rin. Rin talks like a child, but he's really cool. So yeah, anyway, the crowd is reacting. You're even seeing Asagi's parents over here. Is that Bachira's mom? I don't know. Either way, Asagi's parents are over here. They're freaking out, right? They were expecting to see their son score a goal, but nope, it's none other than Rin. Can we also just take a second to the guy whose hair, he's right next to the goal text, right? His hair slicked back like that, and his nose is huge, right? All right, crowd's freaking out. Oh, and of course, it's a double page spread of Asagi right in front of Rin after Rin just scores the goal. Using Yoichi Sagi's back. No, borrowing his back. So I guess that's just him, narrating. The two fit together like two cogs to unleash an explosive spinning gear shot. That's a good name, a spinning gear shot. Rin Atoshi's goal brings Japan up to a 3-0 lead against Nigeria, as Rin is just posing right in front of Asagi. Oh man, Asagi, I'm not gonna lie, you look like a bitch right now. But again, as a double page spread, let me just take a look. Wow. Wow. The Sagi's hand back here. Rin's just like the perspective. That's a shot. That's really good. That's really good. I really like that. Yo, Asagi's back looks brolic in that angle. Am I the only one who sees that? That's crazy. Um, and now we just have Asagi over here grinning. Was that what you were planning, you wild beast? And Rin's just looking at him like, I just kept an eye on you, logic demon. Oh, they're flirting. Oh, I see that. Oh my god. This is so funny. Who would have thought the BL in Blue Lock standard for boy love? It's just know I called it, okay? When Bunhead moved in to block us, you would have just used your 2-gun to get around him and score if I'd done nothing. So I needed to wipe it away before then, and that was when I was inspired to make that beautiful shots, right? So I just love how Rin's calling Asagi's 2-gun volley like that's the bitch move, bro. You don't need to be doing a 2-gun volley. Like, all right, don't tell me what to do, bro. I will transcend you by fully devoting these impulses to scoring goals. Then, when that shitty big brother joins the Japan team, I'll be a striker who can utterly negate his existence. And Asagi's over there like, that's just like, right? I like the declaration here, the declaration of war against his older brother Sai. Asagi's like, good, keep it up. The more you transcend your imagination, the more I'll use to get stronger, my guy. And now we got Bachira over here like, can't let those two have all the fun. Bachira also wants to flirt with Asagi. That's what it really means. He got jealous. Then we got Chigiri over here like, next one's going to be mine. Bro, Ryo already scored your goal, bro. You got nothing else. And now, of course, we have Karasu saying, nah, bro, this mine. I'm happy we're seeing Karasu involved in the conversation. I always liked him as a character. And when he was introduced, he was put on this pedestal. But I really feel like in recent arcs, he's kind of taken a back seat, especially when he played for PXG. He really took a back seat to like Rin and Shido on that team. But he's a really good player. Like him here as the midfielder, it's great. Karasu, great player. I'm excited to see more of him. And you got Henri-chan over here like, yeah, 3-0. We got this. The first match of a tournament is tough, but they're all doing so well. Their offense is perfect. Their way of scoring is perfect. Even their new way of finding new patterns is perfect. Eagle's like, yeah, thanks to his talent and mental fortitude, Rin Itoshi is a natural-born striker who fulfills the conditions needed for a hero. His natural talents are, well, undeniable. Okay. His conditions needed for a hero. What, you gonna turn him into Captain America? Captain, like, what about it? I guess the mentality, huh? But there's more than one path to herohood, and we'll keep pushing them all to yearn for the limelight. Yeah, that's what it's all about. You got to push yourself. Hold on. Got to push yourself to want it, to want that ego. Let me just fix this real quick. All right. Sorry, guys. All right, perfect. All right, but there's more than one path to herohood, and we'll keep pushing them all to yearn for the limelight. That's how Blue Lock's spell will draw out their talents. Don't forget it. Got it memorized? And Henri's over here like, right, I'm locked in. And in the background, we're seeing more players. We got Ryu, we got Nico, we got IQ, we got Hiyori, right? Also just great characters. I love everyone, but we got to sub some people out. I want to see other people take the field. I want to see Baro. I want to see Kunigami. I want to see Kiora, even though I don't think it's going to happen, but it definitely won't happen for Naname. That man should just be happy he's there, right? Mind you, I really like Kiora. Just saying. All right. Going back to the game, It looks like there's 15 more minutes left, right? And Nigeria's gassed. These boys are gasping for air, right? One guy's like, there's no way we can get 3 points. Japan is crazy good. Kuso's got nothing to say. And this one guy's like, but you guys, isn't this fun as hell? As you see the flames of ego going up around them. This guy, Obo's like, well, all of us trying to score our own egotistical goals is something I've never felt before. This guy's like over here, eyes closed. He's like, yeah, we're not just relying on Onazi this way. He's like, his eyes are like closed and he's just like screaming into the air. He's hyped. And this other guy looks like he just did a line. His eyes are bugged. It's new and exciting, right? It'll be hard for us to win at this point, but let's at least get 1 point. I love that for you guys. I love that. Let's at least get 1 point. If we can score a point, we can hold on. If we can score a point, I feel like something can change for us. Yeah, we can change. We will change, right? Look at these guys. Bakuso and Onagizi. What is going on? It's like these two are like, there's no point, man. My will is shattered. These guys already did the work for you. You guys just gotta play. Yo, what's up, Riasat? Nigeria is so cooked that at this point, they're just trying to score 1 goal. And you know what? Appreciate that. Kenny Kuso tries his hardest, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, my friend. It's not gonna happen. You looked cool, you came out guns a-blazing, but you know what? Sometimes that's just not it. Sorry, Kuso, sorry, Onazi, but let's see what happens. Oh my god. No. Oh. I'm just like, who told you to go over there? He is mad. This man's like, give it up. It's pointless. Sir, you don't gotta be the antagonist. You're the villain in this story now. Like, and you haven't even scored. Sagi, brother, I love you, but you really gotta reel it back. And you know what? I said it in the beginning. I said it in the beginning that like Asagi was gonna go through this like actual demon time, but I really thought it was gonna take a while to build up to it, right? I really thought it was gonna be a while till we got there. But Asagi, listen, I know Ego sent him to go watch soccer games, but I think he also got a lesson in smack talk and just how to be an asshole. And what's crazy is I kind of don't hate it. Right? Like I love the energy. I love this side of Asagi. I mean, it kind of was always there, and now it's just in your face, and I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's not okay, and I know he's gonna get smacked in the mouth. Someone's gonna smack him in the mouth, but I love it. User NT8W. I'm not gonna say the rest. Asagi, your teammates already won the match for you, little bro. Why he's still yapping? Yo, for sure. No one told him to do this. No one was like in the locker room saying, yo, Asagi, listen, I need you to go over there, run your mouth, right? Talk about someone's mom, say something, right? Chima Felix, 4111, Demon King. He is the most dangerous person on the field. Absolutely. At this point, that mouth's a weapon. Pause. And then we have El Hio. So are we meant to believe this Nigerian team beat Morocco? They have a new gen in Morocco, and these bums still won. Oh, I didn't know that. When you say new gen in Morocco, I'm assuming that's Blue Lock new gen, right? Like there isn't some IRL term for new gen players or whatever that I'm missing, because I don't know anything about FIFA, soccer, anything like that. Kenny God. Asagi will give pointers, so it's chill. Asagi can give pointers on, again, talking smack. But why does he look so mad? Why is this man walking up to them just like they said something to him? He's acting like them trying to cheer themselves up to score at least 1 goal while they're down 3-0, a slight against him. Well, sir, this has nothing to do with you. Again, you haven't even scored a goal. But I love it. Again, I love it. I love the energy. Keep it up. Leo, yeah, we weren't shown in previous chapters the country with the new gen. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that is kind of crazy. So I guess that new gen really is just like all talk. Or maybe Onazi should be one of the new gen. I don't know what the standard is here, right? So now you got this guy, right, from the Nigerian team who was just like hyping everybody up. He just turns around, and is like, huh? And I love the look in his eyes. He's like, who are you talking to like that? Who? I like that look, right? But yo, I haven't even read the text bubble, and Isagi's eyes are blanked out. This man looks like a serial killer. What happened to the boy we knew? Like, I it's crazy. You're just like little kids who saw a movie and got temporarily worked up. Who are you talking to right now? Uh, no, guys, I'm telling you, there's gonna be one chapter. Asagi's gonna get smacked in the teeth. Someone's gonna smack the shit out of this kid, right? Kenny, remember the game is 3-0 and Asagi mostly wants the heat of the battle and find the struggle. So Kenny, you're telling me that Asagi is talking to these people like that so that they get so fired up there'll be a challenge for him? That makes sense. And I want to give Asagi that credit. I really do, but I think he's just being an asshole. I really do. Um, Chima Felix, I love it because he is more than Rin and Baro. Rin wishes he could talk as spicy as Asagi. Rin just sounds like a cringy 13-year-old loser when he tries to talk smack. Leo, this guy hasn't scored, by the way. Yo, that's what's crazy. Asagi and nobody on the Nigerian team have scored. So again, Asagi's like, you're just like kids who saw a movie and got temporarily worked up. And, right, you feel inspired by the movie's characters and you decide that you want to try living like that. You think you came up with the idea, but you're only passively taking in the most convenient parts of it. It's nothing but an instant ego that you forget by the next day after leaving the movie theater. That's not enough to change anyone. Okay, Asagi's talking from personal experience, yo. This man's eyes, oh my God. And Kuso, dead silent. And this guy, I remember, I don't remember his name, right? He's like, what'd you say? Again, getting mad, right? And Obo's over here like, what do you know about us? Like, you don't know me. Why are you talking to me like that? User NT8W, the Nigerian U20 team is the champions of Africa Cup last year, but Africa is low-key in football. ICL. I'm assuming you mean IRL. Asagi deadass a menace. Reassat. He is. And I love it. Again, guys, I'm gonna say it over and over. I love this. I love this for Asagi. He's gonna get smacked in the mouth, but I love it. User NT8. Kira needs to shut this man up when he comes back. Yo, Kira ain't doing nothing. Nothing. When Kira comes back, he's gonna get smacked. Right? Asagi might be the one to do it. Right? Or Rin for being like, don't talk to my man like that. Kira's not doing anything, bro. I'm sorry. I have zero. Like, Kira will score a goal. Okay. He might score two. But he's come on. All right. Chima Felix, that's Bello, but Asagi is spitting facts. Bello. That makes sense. I knew it ended with an O, and I kept wanting to say Rudo, but I'm like, oh, that's Gachiaku too. That's definitely not it. Asagi is spitting facts. Yeah, he is. Just because you're right doesn't mean you can't catch these hands. He's going to get hit. Oh my God, he's still going on. And he's posing too while he's doing it. He's got the soccer ball over here. He's like, what? I said it. Man, you're using words like we and us. We can, hold on. What's going on here? Why won't my mouse move? Oh, YouTube is stuck. Huh. One sec, guys. Weekend, hold on. What's going on here? Why won't my mouse? Did Twitch work? YouTube is stuck. Looks like everything's working again. All right. Looks like everything's working again. Perfect. Oh, come on. Perfect. All right. That's that. That's that. Damn. All right. Twitch is good. YouTube is good. Chat. All right. Sorry, guys. I just have to realign this. There we go. All right. I should be good to go. I should be good to go. I'm gonna keep the ball rolling. Before we move forward, user NT8W. Nah, Kira is a very good player. He a very good player. It's just his play style not matching Blue Lock's ideal in the beginning. Plus, Blue Lock just happened like 7 months in the manga. Timing Kira definitely trained in these last 7 months. Plus, the Buratsura 3 selection, Kira definitely will come back strong, at least Blue Lock top 10 level. You're 100% right. I'm sure Kira wasn't out here wasting his time, right? But I'm sorry, Blue Lock top 10 level, brother, it's not happening. But we'll see. Listen, I don't know everything. But that's just I don't think so. I like the fact that Kira's coming back. Let me tell you, bro. The fact that Kira's coming back, I'm very happy about it. Very happy about it. I think that's the right move. I think it's going to be very entertaining to see him in Asagi's dynamic. Again, Kira's still going to stay on his high horse of the team mentality. The team is what's going to get games to win because, again, Burasura's whole ideology is to prove Ego wrong. So Ego is obviously individualistic play style, whereas Kira is going to want to bring Blue Lock together, and it's going to work a little bit. And people are going to like working with Kira because that's when Asagi's really going to be at his height of being a douchebag, that people are going to like flock towards Kira. But then Asagi's going to be like, guys, I'm just a nice guy. And they're going to be like, you know what, Asagi, you are a nice guy. Yeah. Let's go play with you. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. Kenny, Kira will have like a Kunigami play style and not wanting to pass to egoist players. That could be it because Kira's was he a midfielder or a striker? I don't know, but yeah, I could probably see. I mean, Kira's definitely not passing it to people like Rin and Asagi. You think Rin is going to be like good to play with Kira? No, come on. Kenny, Kira will at least be Karasu level. He know where to close to Rin, Baro, Shido. Nowhere close to Rin, Baro, Shido, and Asagi. I agree. Karasu level's fine. Yeah, I just don't think top 10. Blue Lock top 10. I don't see that happening. Leo, if you were to sub out someone right now, who would you sub in? I would have to say Baro. I need to see Baro take the field. Am I really going to have to wait until Japan plays England or France to see Baro play? Fine, it is what it is. But I need my boy to come out here. I need the king to dominate the field. Getting back into this chapter. All right. So Asagi is again giving us the movie theater idea. It's nothing but an instant ego that you forget the next day. No. Okay, here we go. You're using words like we and us. We can change. What do you know about us? Right? By turning this into the group's problem, you're avoiding the essential discomfort of what's actually happening. Right? My problem. Dang, this sucks. Oh no, it's our problem. It'll work out somehow if we do this and that. It's just mass psychology that passes the buck and lets you stop thinking. I'm not saying this to all of you as a group. I'm saying it to each of you individually. He's even got the finger up. He's giving an ego speech right now. Bro, you're such a douche. You're lecturing me right now? Oh my God, bro. Somebody hit him. Somebody hit him. Right? Empty out your heads and consider this again for yourselves. What do you feel as you fight against Blue Lock? And someone's gripping their fists, right? Onazi's like, frustration. I don't want it to end like this. Asagi looks from over his shoulder and sees Onazi. But I feel like, as I am now, I'll never win against Blue Lock. And Kuso's like, Onazi, right? And Onazi's got a good look in his eyes. I like it, right? And Asagi's like, yeah, that's good. Do you want to make memories with your friends? Onazi's like, no. Or maybe you want the title of Nigeria's hero. Onazi's like, no, I want to be the best striker in the world. And Asagi's like, right. Then come crush me and change your life, egoist. As Asagi smiles. That's a good shot. Smiles and tosses Onazi the ball. You're the real deal, Asagi Yoichi. That burning, insatiable ego of yours. Where does it come from? Oh my God, that voice hurt. Curiosity in myself. 44 days ago, we're getting a flashback. Oh, wow. I did not see this playing out like that. Dang. Oh my. Dang, we got some panels in these last few pages. Okay. Oh, geez. Oh, brother. Oh, wow. All right. Let me read some chats real quick. User NT8. Nah, Akira is a team player. That's the whole point of his character. Agreed. Kima Felix. Bro, he is nowhere close to Ryo, Hiyori, Bachira, and Chigiri. I wouldn't put Hiyori up there. You're gonna put Hiyori on the same pedestal as like Bachira, Ryo, and I don't think Hiyori belongs on that level. I would even put Hiyori maybe below Karasu. That's just me though. Kenny, the score is 3-0. What more do you need? We do not need to make it 5-0. True. 15 minutes left in the game. We're gonna have time for one more goal. And it's probably gonna be Nigeria's, right? And then it's gonna be, and Nigeria's gonna be like, we did it. We scored a goal. But I don't think anybody else in Blue Lock is scoring a goal. I think like the rest of the chapter, I think Isagi's gonna have a moment. But I think that Nigeria will score the last goal of this game. Leo, you want to see Baro score against these bums? Even someone like Bachira scored in this game. Oh, I agree with the first half of your sentence for the first sentence, but that second one, dude, come on, don't do Bachira like that, man. Bachira is he's a good player, right? He's a good player. But you're right. I guess bringing out Baro at this point, like he wouldn't even want to play. He'd be like, "What? You want me to come in now?" Nah, it would be an insult to Baro. I agree with you. Good shit, Leo. Kenny, Omni-Man ass moment. Think, Martin, think. Oh my God. Think, Nigeria. Think. Oh my God. That's so funny, bro. Kenny. I didn't even think about that. That's so funny. Isagi is the best, truly. From one of the worst players to one of the best. Bro, Bachira carried a whole team. Yeah, yo, don't forget that. Bachira fucking carried FC Barcha. But wow. All right. Chapter 321. Before I give it my rating, right? Again, we have a really good panel here where Onazi's face is looking like real diabolical, right? Like he's like gritting his teeth, right? He's pissed. That's a good shot. That's a good shot, guys. All right. And then this next one of Asagi just tossing him the ball. Right? Like then come crush me and change your life, egoist. So I guess Asagi, like, yeah, maybe the way he started it off sounded terrible. But I guess Asagi, that was his way to kind of like coach them a little bit and hype them up, like give them perspective a little bit, right? I like that. The corny thing about this chapter is you're the real deal, Yoichi Isagi. Like, oh my God, don't glaze the man after he just talked heavy to you. What? That burning, insatiable ego of yours, where does it come? And Asagi just with like that ego fire in his eyes, like, what? You want to know about me? Curiosity in myself. And now we're getting a flashback to 44 days ago. And this man's eyes, yo, what's going on? Asagi is like, focus. Holy crap. Leo against Takima Felix against bums, though. The team is so weak. Even season 2 U20 Japan could beat them. Hilarious, bro. You're hilarious. MVP Asagi goal incoming Nigeria. I will have y'all in my prayers. I don't think Asagi's scoring a goal, guys. I don't think anybody else in Blue Lock is scoring a goal in this game. I think Nigeria will score the last goal, 100%. And MVP, Isagi is slowly reaching Eagles level of understanding others and giving them advice, which is something that I like, 100%. All right, guys, chapter 321, Insatiable. What am I giving it? Easy 8 out of 10. I think, and it's funny because like nothing happened like in the game itself, but I think that the dialogue and Asagi, like at first you think like, yo, Asagi, watch out, man, you're gonna get hit, bro. You keep talking like that, someone's gonna hit you, man, right? But to see it end like this with him like smiling and tossing the ball and be like, no, bro, now you get it. Now you got it, bro. You gotta think, Nigeria, think. So to see how like it came out, okay, kudos. I like it. I had fun with this chapter. I spend a lot of time talking and reacting in this chapter, more so than in like other chapters when the game is going and it's like just like a bunch of passes and people reacting and stuff. So for that reason, I this is an easy 8 for me. Especially coming off the back of Rin's goal in the last game. And also, yeah, Rin and Asagi flirting with each other in the beginning. Come on, guys. Let me hold on. Yeah, don't think I forgot about that. Right? This was another beautiful double page spread of just Asagi and Rin like right in front of each other like that. Come on, that's what manga's all about. But yeah, this whole thing, like, was that what you were planning, you wild beast? Huh, I just kept an eye on you. Kept an eye on you, Logic Demon. Terrible nickname. Absolutely terrible, right? They're flirting. They have pet names. They're flirting with each other. BL, Blue Lock? No, it's boy love. That's what we're getting here. And I love it. This is great. MVP is Sagi, 8.1 out of 10. Gotta give it the 0.1. Respect that. All right, guys, let's get into chapter 322, titled Myself. All right, let's see. Just want to make sure we are good. A-okay. All right. Perfect. Let's get into chapter 322, titled Myself. Only 15 minutes remain in the first match of the U20 World Cup. The new U20 team, Blue Lock Japan, is holding a 3-0 lead. And now, as the game winds down, they're swapping in 2 new players. We've got Ranz Kurona and Jingo Raichi. As you see Kurona saying shark, shark, as he jumps up and down, right? And Raichi over here just screaming, yeah. Great entrance for these two. Wow. Love Kurona. Did not think he was going to be in the game. With someone like Kurona there, that's Asagi's boy, bro. Okay, all right. You know what? Maybe I was wrong, right? Okay. Maybe Asagi will score a goal this chapter with Kurona and Hiyori there. And his boy Bachira? Let's see what happens, though. Let's go. Here comes a Raichi-sama, the closer. Win-win. End it. So you really do just be saying things like double, huh? Toil and trouble? All right, I see you. Listen, Corona, I've always liked you, bro, so keep it up. Keep up the good work. Then you have Hiyori. It's up to y'all now. Show them your fangs. Oh, well, yeah, okay. I guess Hiyori being out of the game kind of makes sense, and I guess Shigiri's gassed. So I guess they're focusing more on a defensive approach, taking out someone like Chigiri and putting Raichi in. Oh, there's the formation. Okay. All right. So it looks like Chigiri, it looks like they're going to have Rin, Rio, and what does that say? Isagi. Wow. In the front, right? Weird putting Rio up there with them. Now you're subbing in Raichi and Karasu as both the midfielders. Then you have IQ, Bachira on the wing. Then you have Kurona in the wing on Asagi's wing so they can help each other. Then you have the same defense. All right. The experiment is over. 15 minutes left. Keep them at 0, Blue Lock. Okay. Yeah. So they're going for a more defensive approach, right? I got to keep them at 0. All right. Guys. gifted memberships. All right. Riasat, I see you got one. Congrats, bro. We also have Kevin Salguero. Fable Frequencies. That's a great name. Fable Frequencies? Wow. I love that. Riasat, what's up, bro? Rose underscore gold 27. They call me J and user NT8 WR5UV9WC. I said it the full time that time, and that will be the only time. Sorry, bro. Sorry. MVP. Thing is, Shigiri hasn't done much this game, so I'm guessing they're only subbing out for the next game, which is France with Loki. Wow. I didn't even think about the Loki Chigiri matchup there. And that's it. Is France the next game? Or is it England? I didn't know it was confirmed. I mean, listen, let's get that Loki matchup out of the way. All right. So again, Ego's like, keep them at 0 blue lock. So he's going definitely for a more defensive approach, right? As Nigeria receives the ball, Nazi again passing it to Kuso. Going back to 44 days ago, Sagi is getting his little flashback moment. Yoichi Isagi's ego transformed. With this special training Ego-san gave to me, the more I learn about the world's soccer, the more my values get revised and more expansive, as we see Isagi in the stands, right? Soccer's so fun. It's fascinating. I can't wait to get back out and test it, right? The new me, as he sees kids right alongside him. All right, goal, golazo, golazo. That's it. I'm going to be a soccer player. Me too. I'll get the Ballon d'Or. I don't know what that is. No, me. No, I will. I'm assuming that's like a championship title or something. Come to think of it, why did I start playing soccer? As we see little baby Yoichi Sagi, right? He's crying. Wah, I'm scared. Oh, Yo-chan, what's wrong? Crying again like a little wuss? It's okay. It's just a mosquito. Look, it's dead. Yoichi's scared of everything, huh? As his dad's like over here like, I didn't raise no bitch, though. He even gets startled and cries over raindrops. What are we going to do with him? He's no son of mine. Oh, I know. Let's all go to this as a family. I got tickets. Asagi's like, huh? Where? My boy, a soccer stadium. As Asagi goes to his first soccer match. Right. Crowd's going wild. I mean, if he is scared of everything, being in a stadium like that is probably going to take it out of you, right? Are you okay, Yo-chan? Just tell us if you get scared. And his dad doesn't care. His dad's like there. He's watching soccer. He's got snacks. He's got drinks. He's like, oh, he seems surprisingly calm. Yeah, he's fine. Stop worrying about him. Watch the game. Don't talk to me for the next 2 hours. Kid Asagi, MVP. Kid Asagi's head looks like a goddamn football. Yo, it actually does. And I think that's intentional. User NT8, we don't need this. We don't need this. Isagi just end the match ASAP. That's so funny. You know what? After the last couple chapters we don't need a flashback. Why are we getting a Yoichi Isagi flashback now? I feel like this is like filler almost, but hey, I'm doing 2 chapters. I didn't have to wait for this, right? I'm doing 2 chapters this stream. So for me, it's the same. All right. So much enthusiasm. 2 teams of 11 chasing a ball and scoring goals. In that moment, I felt like my brain had awoken. Whoa, awesome. What is this feeling? I want to try that too. I want to stand out there. Now that I think back, that might have been the stimulation of my hunting instincts that Ego-san talked about. In any case, soccer was fun and I wanted to learn more about it. To keep getting better and stronger each day. I was absorbed in myself as we see Asagi right in front of the TV, right? Just taking in whatever it is that he's watching. But that feeling grew far fainter as I gradually grew older. Asagi, pass it. One for all and all for one. It got buried and almost vanished. My heart was about to die. As we get flashbacks to that first episode, that first chapter, when we see Asagi lose that game because he didn't take the shot. He passed the ball, right? Because he's that all for one, team mentality, one for all, right? MVP, this is actually in Sagi's light novel. Is there a light novel? I didn't even know that. Actually, this is Sagi's light novel coming to life in the manga. So that's why when I came to Blue Lock and met all these egoists, I finally realized Throw away common sense. The excited feeling from back then, which I almost lost, was actually curiosity in myself as we see a great panel of Kuruna and Raichi stealing the ball from Onazi. Holy crap. Yo, Raichi, you look like Bakugo in that panel. I'm not going to lie. And you know what? I like it. He looks locked in. That man's been dying to play. I mean, honestly, Raichi, bro, good for you, man. I did not think you would get this far, but look at you. You're playing in the World Cup for Japan. Brother, you did it, man. Good. Guys, Raichi did it. I thank God Igaguri's not here. Woo! Wow. Thank God. If he was here, I would have known this was all a fever dream. Right. As Raichi screams, yeah, not going to happen, luminous twerp. Yo, Raichi. And Kurona's like, our prince, our turn, pincer strike. And Ozazi's just like, damn it. It ain't over yet. As Bello comes from the back, I'll get it. That's right. If I don't excite myself as we see Isagi coming in, then who's going to live my life for me? If I don't excite myself, then who is going to live my life for me? That's a bar. I like that. I'm not that's good. Adapting to things, smashing my expectations into others, pleasure, frustration, even despair, all of it. Bring it on. I want to live on this battlefield to meet a new me. Give me that soccer stimulation. This has to be the best panel Asagi has ever looked in. Wow. That's a good panel. His face, his eyes, you can see and feel the fire and determination in this panel. Good for you. Wow. And it's panels like this that make us go, yeah, that's why Asagi's him Sagi. This is good. Did not need that flashback in the beginning. That was absolutely useless. Could have kept it to one page. Split the page into a few panels, maybe a page and a half. How many pages was it? Am I being an asshole? MVP. Am the final boss, Nigeria. If anyone got that reference, shout out to you. Sorry, bro. I don't. User NT8, 10 plus chapters for the MC team versus frauds is crazy. Not going to lie. Even other sports manga won't do that. I think that this was kind of like a... Nah, it's fine. I liked this. I didn't mind that it was 10 chapters. All right. How many chapters was this flashback? Oh my God. Just scrolling back pisses it up. Just pisses me off. I consider everything after the restart of the game. I consider this is a flashback. We've already seen this, I think, like 2 times now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages. Half the chapter was a flashback. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. But you know what? It is what it is. They can't all be winners, I guess. But yeah, this was an okay chapter. I think literally the highlight of the chapter was seeing like Kuruna and Raichi getting subbed in, right? And obviously that last panel of Asagi. Asagi he does look like a demon. This man looks unhinged. And I like it. Honestly, Asagi, sir, the last 2 chapters, sir, you did good. You did good. I was thoroughly entertained by your shenanigans, your bravado. You know, you spoke with such gusto I had never seen before, my friend. But heed my warning. Watch your mouth. Or suffer my curse, because you're gonna get hit, bro. Someone is you're gonna say something to the wrong person, and you know what? If I'm thinking about it now, it might be Loki. It might be Loki because you talked heavy to Loki, right? You talked heavy to him, and it looked like he would have hit you. And if you do it again, he might. I'm Asagi is going to fight somebody, right? Like we've seen like Rin fight Shido. I feel like Baro hit somebody at some point, but that's kind of normal sometimes in sports for people to, fisticuffs. Uh, and that might be Asagi. But that's my prediction. This chapter, I'm going to give it a 6. This is a 6, and only because it's average, right? Again, 6 is not bad. A 5 is average. This is above average, slightly, but above average, and it's only because Raichi and Kuruna were in it. They got subbed and they got a good moment, right? In this last panel of Asagi, it's a 6. This chapter is a 6. And one other thing I want to mention about this chapter, oh boy, Nigeria, bro, guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't want this for you, and I feel like it's personal. I feel like the author of this manga went to Nigeria at some point, or maybe like a Nigerian man stole your girl and you just have like this vendetta, this like disdain. Cause like, why are they losing so like they Bello hyped them up in the last chapter, and then Asagi came, fired them up, and hyped them up even further. And they're still just like, oh my god. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. That's why, like, I don't want anyone else in Blue Lock to score for the rest of the game. Like, I really want Nigeria to be the one to score the final goal. There's 15 minutes left in the game. Nigeria, just focus on defense. Keep it 3-0. Because it's not going to be 3-1. You guys, I don't see you scoring a goal. And if you do, I'm just going to be like, good for you. It's such a pity goal. Keep it 3-0. Keep it 3-0. Because if it's 4-0, if you guys risk going 4-0, when you could have just been 3-0, you're going to look like fools. Silly. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, right? MVP, actually, Asagi first meeting Shido. Shido was going to kick his head off. That's true. So Asagi's actually already been assaulted. He will get assaulted again. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. He will. And user NT8. Also, is that you, 2.black? Was that the 2 dots or something, right? Again, it says user NT8, so like you let me know. This Yap, dude, needs to get humbled in the future matches. He will. He will. And Kira's going to be there. Sai might even have something to say, although Sai's over here fanboying over Asagi any chance he gets. But yeah, that was a good chapter, but a great stream. Great stream. I loved reading these back to back. That was a good time, especially because I haven't read Blue Lock in almost 2 weeks. Because last week I was in Cancun celebrating my birthday. So that was great, which is why I couldn't do it last week. And then this week my schedule at work changed, so I didn't do it at 11 a.m. on Tuesday. So here I am doing it on a Thursday night, close to 10 o'clock. For those of you that came by, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It is you, 2.black. Nice. I saw the black icon and I put the pieces together. Congrats on getting a membership. But yeah, thank you guys again to anybody who stopped by. 2.black, you're a real one. MVP, Riasat, Leo, thank you guys. You made the stream a lot more fun for me. Can't wait for next chapter. Let's hope this game, if it doesn't end in 2 chapters, I'm gonna be pissed. All right. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. But without further ado, this is me saying salut, bye, toodles, farewell.